Yes, lads, what is going on? Welcome to episode 38 of the Under-23 Sorare Road to Glory. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel, and if you do enjoy the video, please do give it a like. If you are completely new to Sorare and you are yet to sign up and you're looking to do so, there is a link in the description of this video. The link will help you guys out once you've purchased your first couple of cards on the auctions. If you're looking to get your lineups built every week, if you're looking for a gallery review monthly and a private Discord, then you should consider joining the member section here. It's £1 a week to join. I started the member section around 4 or 5 months ago now, and we've built it up into a really nice little community over on Discord where we get together every week for live streams, building lineups. Intros out the way, let's get into things. So as always, we recap last weekend's results, starting with under 23 limited, lads. 291 points, just nowhere near enough. 2 decisives between Brennan and El Karouni, nice little clearance off the line there. Campelat with a decent AA game. They actually won again, Pendixpor. They're in a situation now where there's 2 games left in the season, and they could stay up if they win both of those games. Mohamed Cham, really good AA. We thought he would do well against Leon. He did objectively, but just not well enough really. And Yuito Suzuki was the letdown here. As our captain, the only player not to score in the green. No shots on target, which is a bit of a shock for him. He actually ended up scoring yesterday, which is the midweek, but we didn't have a lineup to put him in, unfortunately. And yeah, 3 tackles won, which is pretty good for him. Yeah, what were we? Just under 60 points away from a card, so 350 points for a tier 5. I mean, yeah, that is just the norm now, I guess, on Sorare, especially at limited level. And then moving over to Contenders Classic, we ended up playing Division 3 yet again. Pasalic DMP caught us off guard massively. Didn't even get off the bench, which is really weird. They lost 3-1, Riker. They've capitulated big time now. They've lost the league. Dynamo looking like they're going to win it. And not another decisive to really talk about here. Monchu with some nice AA. Andrade the same. Zidane, though, and Eibar conceded 2 goals away to Levante. And Kyogo, not really too much to shout about in the Old Firm derby. Shot on target, big chance missed, of course. 71 minutes played, just miles off it. Like, we're legitimately miles off it. 141 points away from a tier 5. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those weeks. It just did not go for us at all. And then into Cap 240, where some bizarre events happened in the... Well, the game didn't even happen. Standard Liège were going to play Westerlo on the Friday, and the game was postponed because the Standard Liège fans were basically protesting. Something to do with the 777 betting scandal or whatever. They're pulling out of the deal of, owning Standard Liège. I don't know all the ins and outs of it, but basically, Westerlo, Standard Liège did not go ahead. And so, yeah, Madsen and Yao didn't play. Timo Becker got injured and didn't start either, which is not ideal. So, yeah, we managed to waste a 87 from Ivan Heel. That would have been nice instead of where Pasalic was. It wouldn't have really meant anything for us as far as winning anything. But, yeah, we wasted a really good score from Ivan Heel there away from home. They lost 5-2 actually, but he managed to get both goals. And yeah, overall, honestly, quite disappointed in that, there's some things that are out of our control. We can't control Standard Liège fans protesting, games to not be played. But, outside of that, you just got no cards in under 23, and we didn't get any boxes or cards in Contender. So, I mean, it's one of those weekends where, it's the end of the European season. Things are getting quite tough to predict as far as rotations go. But it just comes with the territory of being at the end of the season for the European teams. And in addition to that, I will be giving away every single one of these limited cards to you guys to support the series, support the channel, leave comments, leave likes, share things on Twitter. Every single card will be given away to you guys, and that will happen in probably 2 or 3 weeks. We do have quite a few La Liga 2 cards, so those games and that league does go on for a little while, but I'll end up finishing this series once we have no goalkeepers that have fixtures effectively. So I think Eibar and Lucas Zidane have 3 more fixtures left. Obviously, they go into the playoffs and stuff after that, but if we have no other outfielders to go with them, then yeah, I'll probably call it quits. We'll do a nice little live stream for the Road to Glory, and yeah, I'll be giving away every single one of these cards. I think there's probably 40 cards in this series now that we've built up over this season. Not all of them are here because for some reason Sorare, it just doesn't work anymore, the lists. Like, it's all these cards plus any others that I've managed to win/buy since buying that Griffin Yao card, because like I said, the lists on Sorare do not work right now. They don't update for whatever reason. So just to make that clear, if you are new watching this, make sure you support the channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, all those cards will be given away randomly to everyone that will be in the stream. And those of you guys that have been loyal throughout the season. We need to get building for this upcoming weekend then. Contender Classic Limited. I haven't decided what division we're going to go in yet. We'll have a little look at that after we've built the teams out though. But Lucas Zidane at home. feels like, or has to be, the only goalkeeper we can play. Campos is still on the bench. We've got Andrade away to Salzburg, which I do not love. Klein Hansel's at home to Hertha Berlin, which isn't terrible. I'm pretty stuck here. Timo Beck is injured. Clerk is injured. It's Klein Hansel or Andrade, to be honest. And fixture-wise, I am probably going to go with Klein Hansel. Even though Hertha Berlin are a good team, and I don't think Osnabrück are going to win this game. I think they are dead and buried. They're going to get relegated. But I do fancy Klein Hansel himself to score, or outscore, sorry, Andrade. Seen as though he plays against Salzburg. In midfield, we've got Ivan Heel, Monchu, Pasalic, who was benched last game, but they play away to Ozchek, which isn't a great fixture. Ivan Heel definitely gets the nod here for us at home. Up front, Kyogo plays at home to St. Mirren. Kyogo came off the bench yesterday, away to Kilmarnock. Got a big chance missed, of course. Shot on target. So they've won the league now, Celtic, and I'm not sure if he comes back for this game, which is, of course, this weekend. Adam Ida, who scored the goal and replaced Kyogo in the starting 11 yesterday in this midweek, scored. So yeah, I'm a little bit doubtful on Kyogo starting, to be honest, and so I think we're probably going to have to go with Carlos Martin. He plays at home to Elche. I think that just makes the most sense. I'd rather not get involved in that Kyogo Adamaida coin toss. And then for the extra player, I think it has to be Monchu. Like, I think this week, our team kind of picks itself. Monchu plays away to Alcaron, who aren't a great team. I don't know why I get that big bin. Have any of you had that glitch as well on Sorare data since the update? Do let me know. But yeah, 4 home fixtures, Monchu away from home, all La Liga 2 fixtures, bar the Klein Hansel. I'm going to captain Ivan Heel just because he is very decisive capable, as we know. And then we have Kampelat playing this weekend, so we can actually build another under-23 limited side, which would look something like Kampelat in goal. We've got El Karauni, Jack Mayo, we've got 2 Jasper Darlings, of course. They play at home to USG, which is not a great fixture, is it? Nashville play at home to Atlanta, who aren't a great team right now, and I think I'm probably going to back that fixture, our only MLS card in the gallery. Midfield is pretty strong. We've got Cham, Suzuki, and Madsen. Like I mentioned, Suzuki did score this midweek. He scored very well, actually. 82 points, and unfortunately, we've wasted that. We didn't really have any players to go with him. And they have a decent away fixture, which I am going to get involved in. We have to play Suzuki. He is obviously our saving grace of the channel and the series this season. Up front, we've basically got Brennan Johnson or Griffin Yao. Griffin Yao at home to Mechelen. And then we've got Tottenham away to Sheffield United, who are relegated. 2 really decent fixtures there, to be honest. I do need to fit Madsen in somewhere because we know he takes penalties. We know he likes to score them. And we know he is capable of scoring really, really well. The decision I have is, do I want to stack Griffin Yao with him, or do I want to go with my Welsh roots and go with Brennan Johnson? Tough one. Let me know in the comments what you would do on that one. My gut feeling says Brennan. I think it is the better fixture. End of the season, obviously, in Premier League, so it's quite hard to see or know what's going to happen as far as rotations go. But I do think Brennan starts. He's been really good recently, not just in real life, but even like SO5-wise, getting 22 AA at home to Man City. He got an assist against Burnley. I think he got another assist against Liverpool. So he's been really decisive. His scores haven't been that peaky per se as far as SO5 goes. Like, there's no 80s in there. But I do fancy him against Sheffield. I'm going to have to captain Madsen. That does feel like a crime whilst Suzuki is in the side, but I feel like the fact that he scores penalties all the time and all that good stuff, I'm probably going to be inclined to go with him. Now for Cap 240, it's going to have to be a 4-man effort, kicking things off with Andrade. Midfield has to be Cham. We don't want to risk the Pasalic. Griffin Yao definitely gets the forward position. And then it's either Kyogo for the extra. We could go Jorgen Larsson, or we could just use Darland / El Karauni. El Karauni plays away to AZ, which is just not fun. I'm probably going to just have to trust one of the Darlands, to be honest. And then we're going to go in and get our no-game goalkeeper. So that will be this fella. We're probably going to captain Cham. We know he's good for a goal. Actually, no, I'm going to captain Griffin Yao. We'll go Griffin Yao. Home fixture. I fancy there to be goals in that game. There seems to be goals in all of those playoff games in Belgium. So that's going to conclude the actual lineup building. We are going to go over, though, to Sorare itself and have a little look at what divisions we have open for contenders. Okay, yeah, so we have basically the same as last week. Division 2, 3, or 4. I mean, we've not got many goes at this, playing in this division with these cards, because like I said, they are going to be given away to you guys at the end of the season. So yeah, Division 2, Division 3, or Division 4. What is the head counts looking like? Let's go in and compare. So Division 2, just under 2,000 right now. Cards pay down to 388. Boxes pay down to, well, of course, 20 5%. Division 3 has 2,563 users in it right now, and that pays down to 464 to tier 5. Okay, so obviously more cards, we know that. Division 3 is a bit busier than Division 2. And then Division 4, 2,133 participants. Cards pay down to 358. So yeah, less cards than Division 3, but like we said, obviously Division 3 is going to be the busiest as far as head count goes. Looking at the lineup, I mean, it's fine. It's a decent lineup. The matchups aren't amazing. I like Zidane's. The rest of them, Ivan Heels is fine, but I'm not in love with any of the outfield matchups, if I'm being honest. Honestly, lads, I'm probably going to have no ambition this weekend and might go for Division 4. Let me know if I'm doing myself a disservice there, but I do think Division 4 is going to be the competition for us this weekend. Let me just go limited only. And let's throw this team in then. So it's Zidane, Klein Hansel, it's Monchu, it is Carlos Martin, and of course, Ivan Heel as the skipper. 60% bonus on him, which is really, really nice. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think we've got the team really to compete in Division 3. Knowing that it is the busiest competition as far as head count goes. I'd rather just stay out of that, to be honest, and maybe just drop down into Division 4. Let me know if you agree or disagree, of course. Let's build our under-23 side then. So we've got Kampelat. We're going with Jack Mayer. We're going with Madsen, Brennan, and we're going with, of course, Yuito Suzuki, the man in form right now. Skipper is going to be Madsen. And then for Cap 240, 4-man effort, our no-game goalkeeper in goal. Nice little alliteration there. And then in defense, we're going to go, what do we say? Andrade, Cham, Griffin Yao, and one of our Jasper Darlings, Captain Cham. And that, lads, is probably going to conclude. Of course, we're going to go for the lowest threshold, which is 270 points. $2 is the aim. And yeah, I mean, look, it's the end of the season. It's getting to that stage where, you know, I don't want the season to end per se, but as far as like rotations go and trying to pick who's going to play and stuff, it has been a bit of a nightmare over the last few weeks. And I'm not saying we haven't had, you know, bits of success in between that. We definitely have. I would have loved to have more success as far as winning you guys more cards. But I think we've done relatively well. There's going to be a bucket load of cards to give away to you guys at the end of the season. So yeah, let me know how you're feeling for this upcoming weekend. What do you think I should do as far as the divisions go in Contender? I hope you have a great day, lads. I hope you have a great weekend, and I shall see you guys in the next video.